Good evening, sports fans, and welcome again to McFarland High School Gymnasium on Tuesday, February 12, 2013, for tonight's ball game between the Crimson Tide of Edgerton and your McFarland Spartans. The Edgerton Crimson Tide, not to be confused with the Crimson Tide of the #1 football team in the nation, the Alabama Crimson Tide. However, the Tide, I'm sure, will give a great effort here tonight. Coach Jason Knott, school enrollment 515, Division III. Overall record of 12-7. Rock Valley North Conference presently in third place with a 9-4 record, a half game behind your McFarland Spartans. So this should be a little battle here for second place tonight in the Rock Valley North. They're averaging 48 points per game and led in scoring by junior Adam Converse at 12.2 and senior Cameron Williman at 10.2. For your McFarland Spartans, in his 7th season, again, Coach Jeff Meinholt, 655 enrollment, Division II. Overall record of 13-7, taking a tough loss last night to top-ranked in the state, one of the top-ranked teams, East Troy. And in the Rock Valley North, 10-4 again in conference, a half game ahead of Edgerton. So this again will be a battle for second place tonight, averaging 57 points a game. Leading scorers, Corey Frank, 17.6 a game, and Brandon Dahl at 13.6. In their first meeting earlier this year, back in December, McFarland took away a 67-51 victory. Brandon Dahl led the way with 21 points. Keys to tonight's game are McFarland. Again, concentrate on our motto, we basketball beats me basketball. And we'll be able to see right away. You need to use all 5 players on the floor, both offensively and defensively. Secondly, still improve on our free throw percentage shooting, still around the 60% mark. And number 3, play a complete 32-minute game. Stay focused. It seems like every game the Spartans go through a couple of lapses, and that's what's created some problems for them this year. For Edgerton, number 1, try and shut down the big man, Corey Frank, who's having a very good season. Had a very good game last night against East Troy, playing against the 6'9 Prawl brothers. And secondly, be patient and under control because McFarland is going to come at Edgerton. Full court pressure, so they need to make sure that they play under control. And probably last, on the defensive end, make sure you box out, you pressure the ball, and only allow McFarland one shot at the hoop. So that's it for Cather's Keys tonight. I'll be joined in just a minute by the golden voice of McFarland Athletics, Dr. John Wells, coming your way in just a minute. So we're going to get right to the national anthem and your starting lineups in just a minute. So sit back, grab your favorite beverage, and we hope you enjoy the telecast again tonight.
At this time, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your headgear, face the flag, and honor America as McFarland Jr. Alex Grossel sings our national anthem.
Dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the
Check, check, check. Good evening, everyone. John Wells and Bill Cather with you tonight, Rock Valley Conference basketball. It is Tuesday, February the 12th, as the McFarland Spartans host the Edgerton Crimson Tide, down to just 2 games to go in the regular season. Tough loss last night for the Spartans. See if they can bounce back tonight against the Crimson Tide. Edgerton will start this way. They'll be in red. Number 12, Lucas Gregory, a 6-foot junior. Number 20, Evan Deegan, a 6'1 senior. Number 22, Brooks Johnson, a 6-foot junior. A 6'6 junior, number 32, Adam Converse. And a 6'3 sophomore, number 50, Jacob Zymet. James Knott is the coach for the Crimson Tide. And for the Spartans, coached by Jeff Meinhold, assisted by Chad Paley. They'll start number 10, Ben Jordan, defensive specialist here. He's a 6'1 senior. Chad Herbst, a 5'11 sophomore, number 12. Brandon Dow, a 6'1 senior, number 20. Ben Hunt, a 6'2 junior, number 24. And Corey Frank, a 6'8 senior, number 52. Bill, this should be an up and down game. Edgerton's going to push it, launch some threes, and we're capable of doing the same thing.
Yep, and again, what's at stake here is second place in the Rock Valley North, John, behind obviously an East Troy team that last night in this gymnasium put together their 64th consecutive victory in Rock Valley. So since we have entered the Rock Valley, the McFarland Spartans, they have yet to lose a boys basketball game. So see what happens tonight. Let's hope the Spartans can put forth the effort. They had a great first half effort last evening. Just a real physical, high up-tempo game. So let's hope they still got enough in the tank tonight here to show the Crimson Tide what McFarland Spartan pride is all about when it comes to boys basketball. So over to you, John.
All right, Frank and Converse. Converse was on varsity, I believe, as a freshman. Also on the football team as a freshman. Pretty young roster for the Crimson Tide. Spartans easily winning the JV boys game and the freshman game tonight.
Yep.
And a turnover. Again, the key here, Bill, come out strong, ready to play right away, and unfortunately a turnover to start it.
Yep.
That's number 20, Evan Deegan. Brooks Johnson is 22, Gregory is 12. Skip pass to Deegan.
Good patience shown by the Crimson Tide.
In man-to-man defense for the Spartans. This is Converse.
Leading scorer for Edgerton so
Crimson
far
Tide
this year.
cuts hard. That's Zymet.
Yes, they
He's
do.
a sophomore. Probably not a guy you want to have handle the ball. Back over here to Converse. We've gone 45 seconds, no shots yet. Ball tipped away. That's Converse. Stepped out of bounds.
John, that was a 15-pass possession. But you want to know what happened? The ball started being passed up in the air over their heads rather than in good use of a fake and a bounce pass, and 2 consecutive ones, and finally the Spartans picked it off.
Remember, what's that famous quote, basketball rewards teamwork? Or trying to think what it is, but I think that was in the paper this morning from last night's boys game. Ben George, number 10, skip pass over to Herbst. Ben Hunt on the baseline, back out. Chad Herbst thought about the 3. You can see Edgerton's going to be sinking in. Every time that ball goes inside to Corey Frank, they'll double down. Brandon Dow from 3, around and out, no good. Zymet down with the board for the Crimson Tide. Gets it up ahead on the break, right to us, on the bounce.
Whoa. Almost hit the monitor over
That's
here.
good. We'll take a monitor hit.
Guess they wanted
Crowd
us
was
to be
disappointed.
noticed early in the game.
Crowd was
huh?
disappointed. They wanted the monitor to get hit with the ball.
I think so.
6:25 to go. Still no score. 1 shot in the game so far. Chad Herbst goes up from 3.
Boy, looked good
Soderberg,
from here,
no
didn't it, Chad?
good. Hunt chases it down. Here comes Gregory on the breakout. Crossover goes up on Jordan. Jordan going to be called for the bump.
Yep. Gregory did a nice job of using his body right there to draw the foul. Jordan was just running side by side, but if you kind of lean in as you're coming down, what Gregory did, it's going to get 2 tosses.
Yeah,
Ben Jordan played a great game last night against Nate Dodge. Really a superb defensive effort by Jordan throughout the entire game.
That's the lefty, Gregory. He's just a junior. And a regular on the football field for the Crimson Tide.
Well, the Gregory name has run through a lot of Edgerton athletics over the last, I'm going to say, probably 6-7 years, John.
2-3 generations.
Yep, yes, for sure.
Jack Gregory, of course, coached football there for many years. 2-0 the score. Crimson Tide on top. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Thought this one would be a wild shootout here and very patient game. That's Frank goes up. Going to be contact. And that's going to be Adam Converse. Nope, Lucas Gregory whistled for the foul, his first.
Yep, probably tried to sneak in there again. Corey received the ball, took the one dribble, put it on the floor, and that's when Gregory snuck in. He just got a little too much arm.
Spartan ball underneath their own basket. Dow, 15, good. Brandon Dow for 2. We're tied at 2. That's Cameron Weilman, number 14 in the game. Shot on the way, good. Well, Cameron Weilman off the bench knocks down the 3. It's 5-2 Edgerton.
He's their second leading scorer so far in the year, 2 points per game.
That's Chad Herbst. Drives to his left, kicks it back out. Jordan over to Herbst. Frank kicks it back out. Kind of an inside-outside game. Hunt going to drive the baseline, cut off by Converse. Kicks it back out. Jordan. Nice defense by the Crimson Tide. Good defensive possession here. Inside Frank. Ball tipped away.
Yep, pass over
Weilman.
the top again. Got to be careful with that.
Spin move, goes up. Side of the backboard, no good. Spartans have the breakout. Jordan up ahead, Dow. Dow off the glass, good. Brandon Dow. Spartans with 4, Brandon Dow with 4. 5-4 our score. 4:40 to go in the first quarter. Again, Tuesday night, February the 12th, 2013, in case you're watching this game in 10 years. And Corey Frank going to make contact, be whistled for the foul. That's going to be his first. And that'll send Adam Converse to the line, 6'6" junior. He'll shoot 2. Free throw on the way is good. The Tide, 3 for 3 from the line.
Yep, a little different lineup here. Coach Meinhold got Frank and Dahl, 2 leading scorers for the Spartans, sitting on the bench. Again, you just don't know what kind of a toll that took last night. I can tell you, Corey Frank battling the 269 Pro Boys all night. Little difference.
7-4 our score. Converse knocks them both. Joey Kopp, 44. Chris Weedle, 21, into the lineup for the Spartans.
Edgerton staying with their
Ball
zone.
tipped away. Here comes Weilman on the break. Off the glass and good. Well, Cameron Weilman comes in. Hits for 5. It's 9-4, and Coach Jeff Meinhold needs to talk it over here. Again, that's what we were concerned about, with the Spartans being able to come out here ready to play tonight.
It's always difficult, John, because I'll tell you, back in our day, they used to play high school games on Friday night and Saturday nights. There were no weeknight games. This week, the Spartans...
That was before the girls.
Yes, girls started in 1976.
And all of a sudden, then you got more dates to spread out. And
absolutely, because 1976, I'm a Madison West Regent alum. And actually, Madison West girls won the very first state girls tournament in 1976.
There's our trivia. And 7 years later, the McFarland Spartans.
Yes,
Brad
they did.
Minter.
Yep, led by our former or ex-AD, however you want to put it.
Currently coaching freshman boys.
Yep. And building a powerhouse at that level now.
Well, Bill, Spartans need a hoop here. Down 5 early. 3:50 to go in the first quarter. 9-4 the score. And they're having a little trouble creating some offense here at half court. Weedle steps on the end line. Turnover.
Spartans having a little hard time here figuring out. This is really a very aggressive Edgerton zone defense. So again, the way you got to do that, you got to pass the ball, move it quickly with the pass, and eventually break down the zone, find a little seam, penetrate, and dump it. Oh, that was it. And there
Ball
again.
tipped away, Ben Jordan again. And the ball's tipped back to Edgerton. Here comes the Crimson Tide. Not a good start for the Spartans.
Oh, a little rough.
That's Simon. Nice job by Joey
job.
Kopp. Textbook defense.
Yep.
Let's get a hoop here. Ben Jordan, number 10. Over to Hunt, back to Jordan. Skip pass, Chad Herbst, 3-ball on the way. Long, no good. Herbst with his own rebound. Gets it back out to Weedle. Herbst again, shot on the way. Short, no good. Compensated a little bit, laid it up short. That's Evan Deegan, number 20, over to Cameron Weilman. Inside, up strong, that's number 44, Brennan Deegan. He's just a sophomore. Jordan goes up on the leaner. He'll draw the foul.
Just a little out of control. Kind of got bailed out on that, but at least went and attacked the basket.
Zymet with the foul, his first. 2:31 to go in the first quarter. And Ben Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2, looking to pick up his first points of the night. Free throw on the way, in and out, no good.
And again, the free throw shooting bug, just the Achilles heel of this Spartan team this year. I said they're right around the 60% mark for the year, and that's they're called free for a reason. Just
the
take
only
your time.
sport you can score.
Yep. Focus, that was better.
With no defense. Jordan hits a free throw. Corey Frank will check in.
Yep. You know what
Ben
I'd like
Jordan.
to actually see McFarland do when they come down next time, too, is just, and I've always kind of preached this even with our girls, too. If you're running against his own defense, the ball gets past you, fake it, and go right back to the person and run that zone defender, run him back and forth a couple times, and he'll slow down and stop chasing you. Knock a little of that aggressive zone out of him. Nice
spin move by Converse off the glass.
Very nice spin move.
Edgerton with some substitutions in the game. James Fox, number 30. Cullen Oren, 34. Sutton Duvall, 42. They've played 10 or 12 players already here in the first quarter.
Yes, they have.
Their thought is the Spartans played last night, so they're going to keep fresh bodies coming in and out. Here's Joey Kopp, shot on the way, around and out. Honeycombs out. And the Crimson Tide down with the rebound.
Another thing I'll say about next time, if you look at it too, Edgerton's own defense, arms are up, making it difficult.
Converse, that's going to be a travel. Benjamin Rounds, number 42, will check in for Joey Kopp.
The official never even made the travel call. Coach Meinold hollered it right in his ear,
Yeah,
and he never even made
the
call. That's all it took.
It's one of those nights. 11-5 the score. Spartans need to get some offense going. Inside Corey Frank. That's one way to do it. Up long, no good. Benjamin Rounds comes down with it. And foul's going to be called on the Crimson Tide. It's going to be 30. James Fox, his first, third team foul. I'm going to say Benjamin Rounds was shooting. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2. First one is no good.
Well, you know, I kind of kid our own girls sometimes when they miss that bad, I always say, what, is there a wind coming through that blew that to the right?
And Benjamin Rounds missed both. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Spartans will.
Spartans 1 for 4 from the free throw line, 25%. Just a bugaboo.
1:16 to go here in the first quarter. 11-5. Spartans trail. Probably one of their worst offensive performances, I would say, in a quarter this year. At least that we've seen.
Yep.
Of course, last night they kind of got stuck with 7 in the third quarter. It was against a pretty good East Troy team. Big difference between the East Troy team we saw last night and Edgerton tonight.
Yep.
That's Benjamin Rounds, high feed, inside Corey Frank. Got to go up with it, around and out, no good. Weedle on the trampoline for the rebound. They're going to say.
Wow, you know, I'm surprised. Chris Weedle saw that ball come off the rim. I thought he timed it perfectly on that. Chris Weedle had a great game last night, too, against East Troy.
I'm not going to agree with that call.
No, that
Chris
one we
did a
have
nice
to take
job.
issue with.
Under a minute to go, Bill. It's 11-5. Wileman. Way long. Corey Frank up for the board. Here come the Spartans. Let's close the quarter here strong. Frank going to go up from 3. Short, no good. Long rebound goes to Frank. Up off the glass, good. Corey Frank on the board.
First
11-7.
points of the night for Corey.
We near the 30-second mark. That's James Fox, number 30. Definitely need a program tonight with Edgerton. Converse again caught on the baseline, gets it to Duvall. Dribbles in, ball tipped out. And on the drive, nice drive there by number 34, Cullen Oren.
There's an Edgerton name too, Oren.
Just a sophomore.
Yeah.
6 sophomores showing on the roster tonight for Edgerton. Weedle on the drive, good.
Nice drive, Chris. He understood what the clock read, and it's a good way to finish the quarter for the Spartans.
Quarter ends, Edgerton 13, McFarland 9. Looking at the scoring, not going to be too difficult to summarize here. Ben Jordan with 1, Brandon Dowell with 4, Chris Weedle with 2, Corey Frank with 2. For Edgerton, Cameron Wileman with 5, Lucas Gregory with 2, Adam Converse with 4, Cullen Oren with 2, 13-9.
I think, some of the keys to the game for Edgerton, I said be patient, play under control. I think they're doing a nice job of that as far as moving the ball around. Shut down the big man Corey Frank. That last hoop for Corey was the first points of the game for him. What they're really doing, they're very aggressive outside, so they're making it hard to enter the ball to Corey, and that's one of the keys to this is people think that, hey, you got a big man inside, so you just collapse around him and make it difficult. The way to shut down a big person inside is shut down the passing lane and just bury the passer out on the perimeter. Don't allow them to just lob the ball in there without being challenged. So I think Edgerton done a nice job so far on Corey Frank. All right, quarter 2, John.
Edgerton out there now with 4 sophomores and a senior.
Yeah, you're looking for sophomores. Oftentimes that's your JV team.
Zimet goes up strong. He'll draw the foul. It's going to be whistled on Benjamin Rounds. His first, team's 4th, Jacob Zimet. That's why I've always said, sometimes JV results can be somewhat deceiving based on
for sure.
how many
freshmen as well, John.
players, teams have moved up.
Right.
Zimet's free throw is long, no good. That's the first miss for Edgerton, who hit on their first 4.
Yep.
Zimet will get a second free throw. Shot on the way, no good. Nice box out by Ben Jordan. I got to say, defensively, Ben Jordan's your MVP defensive-wise. Shot way off. Here they come on the break.
Nice
That's
pass.
Wileman on the break. Goes up off the glass. Jordan again. He's your defensive MVP here. Benjamin Rounds shot on the way way long. As good as a pass. Back to Rounds. He goes up. Shot is good. Benjamin Rounds.
Very unselfish of Corey Frank. Pulled down the rebound and gave a good pass back.
13-11. Edgerton lead now just 2. That's a travel. Out here to Fox. James Fox, the 5'11 sophomore. He gets it beyond that arc. He's got a step or two. He's going to put that ball up. It's 16-11.
Key to that, got his feet and shoulders set and square to the basket.
Inside, Frank around and out, no good. Fox down with the rebound for the Crimson Tide, and here comes Edgerton. Leading by 5. That's Cullen Oren on the drive. Kicks it over, nobody there. Goes right to the crowd.
Jumping in the air again to pass the ball and got up there and went, oops, I have no options here.
Here comes Edgerton with 3 new players in the game. Not new, but Gregory, Brooks, and Deegan.
You think maybe they were the ones that played last night with all the subs and as fast as he's filtering them in and out of this game.
Lead is 5. 3 ball on the way for Dahl is short. And Edgerton comes out of there with it. That's Oren. This is Brooks Johnson, number 22. Corner to Orrin. Nice post up there by Gregory.
Tough pass.
Kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way. No good. Zimet fights for the rebound. Gets it off to Gregory. Under 6 minutes to go. Edgerton wants a timeout. So 5:56 to go here in the second quarter. It's the Edgerton Crimson Tide 16. McFarland Spartans 11.
Meinhold scratching his head a little bit. I think, you never like to give teams second and third opportunities if you can. And I can tell you from looking at his practices and that, he emphasizes just boxing out.
And this is the start you had to be worried about, that you come out pretty flat, and they're still pretty flat here going into the second quarter. So hopefully you got to make a little run here. Get some defensive stops, make a run, get right back in this game. Of course, they're only down 5.
Yep, only down 5.
But again, you can see Edgerton's Goldenite come out here and rotate bodies in and out.
Absolutely, and you can see they all seem to be about the same size, John. If you had a cookie cutter here, they all came out of the same batch, pretty much. But
that's Deegan. We have 2 Deegans in the lineup. Yep. Evan and Brennan. So Crimson Tide patiently moving the ball on the perimeter. On the drive, almost a blocking foul on Weedle. Inside Zimet, follow away, tried to go over Corey Frank. Corey tries to dribble it out of there, Edgerton steals it. And Corey comes out of it again. This is Ben Jordan on the breakout. Nice job, follow up by Frank. Goes from bad to worse.
Boy,
Good thing is Spartans keep the ball underneath their own basket, much to the displeasure of the Edgerton faithful who have traveled well here tonight. Dow going to go up from 3, no good. Lucas Gregory down with the rebound. Here comes the Tide over to Deegan. Deegan up good. That's Evan Deegan, his first 2 of the night. 18-11.
Kept his head up and read the defender and made a nice move in there so he didn't take a charge.
Corey Frank up off the glass, no good. Tries to tip it to keep it alive. Gets his own rebound, back up and scores. Corey Frank with the basket. That's his fourth point. And foul on number 50, Jacob Zimet. That's his second. Adam Converse will come in for Zimet. 18-13 now, 5-point lead.
1 for 4 from the free throw line so far. Let's see if we can get this thing headed in the other direction.
Free throw on the way, no good.
Nope.
Hunt fights for the rebound. Converse comes out of there for the Tide. 4:45 to go here in the first half. It's 18-13 Edgerton.
Nice cut.
Deegan shot up long, no good. Rebound Johnson gets it over to Converse, goes up, no good. Frank down with the rebound for the Spartans. Oh, nice move by Jordan. Gets it back out to Frank. Inside, good ball movement. Dahl drives in, kicks it out. Chad Herbst. Again, credit Edgerton. Nice job defensively here.
With their feet, John. They are not jumping at the ball. They're staying on the floor. In stance.
It's like the days of watching the old Random Lake Rams out there with the
here we go, sports fans.
Man-to-man defense. Inside Frank kicks it back out. Doesn't look like anybody wants to shoot here. 3:45 to go. Chad Herbst's going to go up from 3. Around and out, no good.
John
Huck
Wells'
keeps it alive.
favorite call.
Back up off the glass, no good. Holy cow. There's a lid on that rim down there.
Yep. That first one was another, like I said, John Wells honeycomb.
Ben Jordan, almost a steal.
Coach Meinhold becoming very active here, trying to get his kids.
Yeah, we got a moving screen here on Converse.
Yep. Sometimes, when kids are dragging maybe just a little bit or they're struggling from the game last night, sometimes that coach got to give them a little bit of extra kick here to kind of just jumpstart them here. So
That's
hopefully
Converse's
that's what we're looking
first
at.
foul, the 5th team foul on Edgerton. I guess at this point, Spartans are lucky just to be down 5.
Absolutely.
Inside, Joey Kopp.
No hesitation on Joey that time.
Tough looking shot there, and it goes. It's 18-15. That's Evan Deegan, number 20. James Fox is 30, Converse 32. Gregory the cutter. Nice job by Jordan defensively. Hunt. Good job by Hunt guarding Fox. Back out to Deegan, guarded by Chad Herbst. Fox, 3 on the way is good. Golgi gets any room, it's going up. Kind of an unorthodox looking shot on that release. Hunt gonna go up from 15, long, no good. Here comes Edgerton. That's Fox. Back to Gregory. Edgerton on top by 6, 21-15. Gregory, nice pump fake. Shot off the glass. Converse keeps it alive. Goes right back at it. Might have double dribbled. Ball loose. Held ball will go to the Spartans.
Yep. Gonna go in there trying to get that second foul on Corey Frank here, I guess, in the first half.
1:52 to go. Time on the clock here in the first half.
Looks like we're gonna have a little junior basketball at halftime here tonight.
And
John.
Palms.
And Palms.
21-15 our score. Somebody's got to get the hot hand here for the Spartans. Again, they're fortunate to be just down 6. Joey Kopp shot on the way, good.
Maybe it's
and
Joey
that man
Kopp.
is Joey Kopp. 2 kind of no-look shots there.
Yep.
Edgerton not going to waste any time coming back. Shot on the way, no good by Oren. Or correction by Brennan Deegan. And here come the Spartans with a chance to cut it to 2 or 1. Inside, Hunt goes up. Going to be a foul called. Number 42, Sutton Duvall. He's a senior. That's his first 6-team foul.
Who
Ben
hasn't
Hunt will go to the
played
line
yet?
to shoot
Andrew
2.
Pipick, one of the better golfers from the Edgerton golf team.
Free throw for Hunt is good.
Played in the state golf tournament the last 2 years. Andrew Pipick has not made an appearance in the game yet.
Is he here?
And yes, he is, because I saw him warming up. And Colin Beasley, those might be the only 2 players.
Second free throw also good. 2 for 2 from Ben Hunt. His first 2 points. It's 21-19.
And we are now 3 for 7 from the free throw line. We're getting closer to that 50% mark.
With 1:19 to go here, 1:15 actually. That's Fox on the drive. Going to be a foul out on the floor.
Well, hands on.
Number 10. Ben Jordan is second. 5th team. We may go the whole half here without bonus. That would be nice.
That would be a treat, John, wouldn't it?
Oh,
my
got a break
goodness.
there. Nobody had Duvall. Shot on the way by Weilman, no good. Nice box out by Joey Kopp. Here come the Spartans. On the break, Brandon Dow goes up off the glass and scores and fouled. Brandon Dow adjusts his shot in midair.
And all started by a rebound by Mr. Joey Kopp.
Sutton
Making a
Duvall
difference
with
here.
the foul. Spartans now with a chance to take the lead with 1:01 to go here in the first half. Free throw on the way. No good. Not doing themselves any favors at the
3
line.
for 8. 3 for 8.
Under a minute to go, we're tied at 21 here from McFarland High School. Tuesday night, February the 12th. We'll screen and roll. Brandon Dow pushes.
Wow, that
Truth
could have
is,
been
Bill, if
almost
you don't
close
get that-
to an intentional foul.
Truth is,
John.
if you don't do that, they'd had an
home
easy
free,
layup.
home free.
47.3 seconds to go. Edgerton inbounds underneath their own basket. This is Cameron Weilman, number 14. Gets the ball in Converse. Oh, nice pass over to Brennan Deegan, who scores. Thought Converse might have double dribbled there. Dribbled to get the possession, dribbled again later.
Yep.
30 seconds to go here. Spartans trail by 2. Chris Weedle, shot of the way, good. Chris Weedle. Weedle with 4. Tied at 23.
I would assume Crimson Tide going to look for the last shot. Nope.
That's Fox. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound to Ben Hunt. Here come the Spartans with a chance to take the lead. Brandon Dow from 12. No good. Rebound. Hunt. 3 seconds to go. Weedle's got to get a shot off. Shot on the way. Rounding out. No good. Tipped out of bounds. And the quarter ends. A good finish for the McFarland Spartans here as we go into the locker room. Tied at 23. Edgerton led 13-9 after the first quarter. Spartans outscore the Crimson Tide 14-10 in quarter number 2. So we go into the locker room tied at 23.
John, I got a cute little story here before you do the scoring rundown from the first half. I sat with my wife at the last University of Wisconsin men's game, and they were tied at halftime, and she said, you know, basically, we could have just shown up right now because it's like 0-0. So in her mind right now, she could walk in the gym right now and figure that you didn't miss anything. So through the eyes of a woman at times, I guess, my loving, endearing wife that...
But we've got the Palms, and I think we'll keep it here, and we've got
we can probably do that. You can run down the scoring a little bit, maybe while
Little Ones basketball coming up here, too. So.
Yeah, we can kind of keep on the air here and give them a little time.
The second half of action from McFarland High School. Rock Valley Conference basketball on Tuesday night, February the 12th. We're tied at 23. 20 is Evan Deegan for Edgerton, 12 Lucas Gregory, Adam Converse 32. Good finish by the Spartans there. Ball goes off Converse's leg, turnover. Gives it to McFarland. Got a little bit of momentum going into the locker room. Hopefully we'll carry over now as we start the third quarter.
In the battle for second place in the Rock Valley North again, John.
Spartans want to get a couple of wins here, go into postseason at 15-7.
Yep.
Herbst on the drive, over to Dow, back out Ben Jordan. That's Ben Hunt. Foul going to be called. That's going to be on Converse. So Adam Converse, his second. First team foul in the second half. High inbound to Chad Herbst. That's Jordan between the rings. Corey Frank back out. Chad Herbst shot on the way. Good. Chad Herbst for 3.
Nice touch by Chad Herbst. Good follow through. Good square up.
His first 3. 26-23. Yeah, Chad's had some good looks at the basket tonight and puts that one down. So Spartan lead now is 3. Their biggest lead of the night. Deegan thought about it, gets it over to Gregory. Good cut, Converse. Oh, he traveled. No call. Jordan on the break, gets over to Chad Herbst. Back out, Frank from 3. No good, rebound. To Brooks Johnson.
Wasn't real pretty from where we saw that thing coming straight in.
Zymet, good. Jacob Zymet. Zymet's first 2. It's 26-25. Spartan lead 1.
Good crossover dribble. Kick out.
Shot on the way. No good. Long rebound to Gregory. Here comes Edgerton. Brooks Johnson, number 22. Deegan will come out and get the ball. Swings it over to Converse. And Edgerton very patient. That's Gregory. Nice square up. Off the rim, no good. Frank with a good box out. Comes down with the rebound. Up ahead, Hunt on the breakout. Somebody fell asleep defensively for the Crimson Tide. And Coach James Knott's going to take a timeout and remind his players of that same.
Yes, let's not allow them just to have a little layup drill on this, John.
28-25 the score. Again, entertaining halftime. Palms.
Yep, little third grade basketball, as well as presentation of
Honoring our
Miss
state champs.
Miss Krupski, our swimmer, in a variety of events. Said she had set school records in 13 events. And then also our Division II state cross-country champion, Jamie Shannon, senior. So it was very nice of our athletic director, Mr. Paul Ackley, to start recognizing some of our present as well as some of our past athletes we've seen in some of the
we were going to honor those
different high school
73-74 state champions. Unfortunately lost the game to snow, and hopefully that can be rescheduled next year.
Right, get them back. I think everybody kind of gets a kick out of coming back to their hometown, depending upon distance needed to be traveled to get here and timing. If it's over the holidays, sometimes it's a little better time. Okay, back to the game, John.
28-25 our score. 3-point lead for the Spartans. 5:20 to go here. Here's a steal. Brandon Dow. Whoa. Late whistle.
Very late whistle.
If he doesn't make the shot, they don't blow the whistle, but Brandon just let that one get away from him, and that would have been a nice 5-point cushion for the Spartans, but not going to be.
Yep.
Full court pressure now by McFarland. Corey Frank comes up, gets the steal. Tips it over Chad Herbst, double team to the quarter. Gets it out top. That's Dahl inside.
Nice
Frank
pass.
off the glass. Good. Gregory going to be whistled for the foul.
Swung the ball very well until they got the nice angle. Corey Frank sealed his person up high. Nice little kind of baseline entry pass. Well, nice little strong move to the basket.
Frank with 6, looking for his 7th point here. He's 0 for 1 from the line tonight. Free throw is short, no good.
We are now 3 for 9 from the free throw line.
And Brandon Dahl going to pick up the foul on the rebound. It's going to be his 2nd.
And the killer of this can be, especially you come tournament time, John, you can't be handing away free points like that.
30-25, we're under 5 minutes to go. That's Wildman. Good job defensively by Ben Jordan. Almost gets the pick. Ball back out, almost an over and back. And Spartans turning up the pressure a little bit defensively, especially out top.
Coach Meinhold hollering, keep up the intensity.
That's Deegan. Wildman going to go up from 3, long, no good.
Corey Frank above the rim. Sweep the glass clean.
Chad Herbst thought about the 3, kicks it back out. Corey Frank. Herbst, corner to Hunt. Back out Dow. Jordan.
A little weave.
15-footer, Ben Jordan good.
Oh, the Michigan State weave up there on top, John.
Jordan with 3. Spartans lead now is 7. That's Weilman. Good. High arcing shot by Cameron Weilman. Weilman with 7.
Yep.
Look for that group of sophomores to be rotating in here for the Crimson Tide here any minute here, any second. Dahl, nice spin move, goes up off the glass and good. Brandon Dahl. And that help defense we saw from Edgerton in the first half has disappeared here in the second half.
Getting a little lazy.
That's Evan Deegan. Big jump stop. Shot short. Frank with the rebound. Spartans by 7. Nice defense by Zymet. Dahl goes around him. Foul going to be called. Nope, they're going to call a travel. Thought we might have had a push. So James Fox and Brennan Deegan will check in for Edgerton. We've got a timeout.
Yep.
By the Crimson Tide. 34-27 our score. Spartan lead is 7.
You know, I was talking about some of the fundamentals like missed free throws and stuff like that, Jen, how important they'll be at tournament time. I know Coach Meinhold's going to pump his team up as they this past Sunday found out they are a number 8 seed in this regional, and he was pretty upset at the seating meeting coming out of there because a Portage team with a record of 8-12 on the year was seated 7th ahead of them, and our Spartans, who at the time were 13-6, got bumped below them. So,
and I say my whole theory is get rid of the whole seeding, just go back to the way it is, and you got to beat whoever you got to beat to get to.
Well,
to
that's
state.
it. So no matter what you're seeding that, if you're going to get there, you got to beat everybody anyways. So
it just brings more politics into it.
Yes, it does.
When
John.
you're the only Rock Valley Conference school
sitting with 10 other Badger Conference schools in a meeting, you're not going to.
And I don't care what it is. And I mean, we're going to be a little pro McFarland here, but
not going to have much of a voice in that meeting. And again, a little unfair to the kids.
Fox misses on the 3. This is going to be a turnover. Brandon Dow tried to hustle to maybe get a layup on the end here. Of course, if he touches that ball first, it's not over and back. So Chris Weedle will inbound. Jordan kicks it out. Dow. Big jump stop. Oh, almost a goaltend, and it was.
It was. It was good there was a foul called, because otherwise they were going to be waving that one off, John. Corey Frank, basket interference.
Sutton
that might be the first
Duval.
time we've ever had to call that.
Sutton Duval, his 3rd foul.
I don't recall ever having to call a basket interference.
Another sophomore in for Edgerton, number 34, Cullen Oren.
4 for 10 from the free throw line.
Dahl now with 9. Lead is 35-27. Second free throw, no good. Frank going to be called for a push-off. That's going to be Corey's second.
4 for 11 from the free throw line. 7 points given away.
Again, the lead is 8. They could really be helping themselves out here.
Yep.
Nice job by Edgerton. I know that press break well.
Oh, yeah.
Double team. Corey Frank, almost a steal.
Got a timeout, the coach, at about the 9-second mark.
I thought the hands went up over here for the 10-second
Yeah, they did, but in the background, the back official down the floor got the coach got his attention.
Well, 2:39 to go in the 3rd quarter. Edgerton with just 1 timeout left.
I want to say he probably got the timeout at 9.9 seconds.
Yeah, I thought both hands went up, flashing the 5s, but there's a lot of rules I don't like, and I don't like the rule when timeouts get called from the bench. I think it
Yeah, you voiced your opinion on that before.
I think, there's some judgment for the officials, and especially on, who's got possession of the ball.
Yeah.
I think it makes it tougher for the officials.
Right.
When that timeout does not have to come from the floor. James Fox, number 30, he'll bring it up. He's a sophomore. Again, he's a threat any time he crosses half court. Weilman, way long.
Weilman with a pretty wild shot.
That was about 3.5 feet long.
Yeah, that was a launch.
So the lead is 8. Edgerton a little flat now. They came out pretty fired up.
Yes, they did.
That's Chris Weedle, 21, over to Corey Frank. Goes up from 3. Shot long, no good. Oh, Frank gets his own rebound. Oh, he picked the pocket there, and Corey goes right up, gets the shot. His 8th point. And it's 37-27 now. Lead is 10.
I think we're starting to see a little bit of Edgerton's woes they've had this year. Well, again, John, they're so young.
That's
and they've
Fox.
only been averaging like 47 points a game.
Well, look at this. Nobody back. Brandon Dow was down here. Oh, nice job. Joey Kopp. Count it in the foul. Yep. Kopp with 6.
I can tell you what, we have mentioned Joey's name. He makes a difference when he comes on the floor, and that's what you want. When you start getting, you're not a starter and you get limited time in that, you want to make sure that you are recognized when you are on the floor and noticed, and man, he does at both ends of the floor for Joey Kopp. Nice job.
Zimet with the foul is third. Joey Kopp on the free throw, good. 7 for Joey Kopp.
7 for Joey Kopp and 5 for 12 from the free throw line.
Benjamin Rounds, number 42 in. Corey Frank to the bench. Again, Edgerton not even back on defense. That's 2 times down the floor. Brooks Johnson double teamed, almost a steal. Again, the defensive intensity has really picked up. A nice shot by Jacob Zimet, the 6'3 sophomore. His 4th point. Cuts the Spartan lead to 11. Oh, double team.
Yeah.
And Weilman comes out of there with it.
Yeah.
Held ball will go to McFarland.
Got to stay away from there. I don't know who it was. If it was Brandon.
Thought they were going to use their 5th
right
timeout there. All right, lead is 11, 1:10 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Ooh,
This is pocket
Herb's
pick.
Pocket pick. Got him on the floor, so there'll be no shooting foul.
It's a good steal there by 44, Brennan Deegan, a sophomore. Again, James Fox is a sophomore, Cullen Orrin a sophomore. Brennan Deegan and Jacob Zimet also sophomores. A couple other boys on the roster played in the JV game. Shot on the way, Weilman.
All of a sudden, a quick 4 points.
Ball's
for
not
the
going to lose
Crimson
any air in
Tide.
his hands. He gets
No.
that ball. It's going up. 40-31 now. The lead down to 9.
Dare say never saw a shot he didn't like, John. No, I'm not going to say it.
Dowell's got to try to get it out of the corner. And they're going to say he stepped on the sideline. Evan Deegan will check back in.
Space it out. Yep.
Yeah, this group of sophomores for Edgerton, they've been very solid all the way
Yes,
up through
they
the
have,
ranks.
John.
Joey Kopp down with the rebound. Here comes Kopp to the baseline, cut off. Back out top to Weedle. Weedle goes up from 12, short, no good. Kopp fights for the rebound. Zimet comes out of there for the Crimson Tide.
Coach
Here
Mino
comes
shaking
Edgerton
his
on the
head.
break. Weilman.
Chris just forced that one a little bit. Too much. Just slow it down.
The lead is 7. Kopp on the drive. Foul going to be called. That's on Zimet. That's his 4th. Nope, Cullen Orrin. His 1st. Spartans underneath, 4.8. Dow goes up from 12. Long, no good. Benjamin Rounds fights for the rebound. Zimet just takes it away and throws it up. And the quarter ends. Spartans had a good run there, but Edgerton closes strong.
6-0 run right at the end. In the last minute.
40-33 our score.
Yep.
Spartans do score 17 points in the 3rd quarter. Edgerton held to just 10. So the Spartans outscore Edgerton 31-20 in the middle 2 quarters. And the lead is 7. Again, we were up by as many as 12 or 13, I believe.
13. It was 40-27 before this 6-0 run here, John. You know, if we're looking at the leading scorers coming into the game, too, Brandon Dahl sitting at 9 points, Corey Frank at 8. Are usually the 2 leading scorers for McFarland, averaging 17 and 13 a game. And for Edgerton, Adam Converse, our leading scorer, only has 4 points on the board so far tonight. However, Cameron Willeman, averaging 10 points a game, is sitting right now at 11 points. So he's a little bit exceeded. He's, like you said, he's not afraid to let him fly. But you got to have that shooter's confidence, I guess, John. Somebody's got to have it and take command and say, hey, not afraid, give me the ball.
It's going to be a wide open quarter here.
Yep, I think so.
40-33. Again, the momentum now is swinging back towards the red and white of Edgerton.
Oh,
nice little play there. Zimet fakes the give and go. Almost looked like a football play there. And Zimet goes in and finishes, and it's 40-35. Frank hard to the basket, goes up, contact, offensive foul. his third.
Yep, that would have been good for Corey, I think. Just pull up and hit a little banker or nice little bounce pass to the other side.
Lead is 5. Wildman. Oh, that could have been
There
picked.
we go.
Wildman to the rack. No good. Big rebound. Shot up by Deegan is good. Brennan Deegan. And it's 40-37. Joey Kopp's going to have to check out. Might be a blood issue.
It's probably blood. That's what it
Chris
means.
Weedle in. I believe, Bill, it's a 10-0 run for Edgerton now.
Yes, it is. It was 40-27 at about the, I'm going to say at about the 103 mark.
The key is we kind of let up on our defensive intensity.
Yep. Well, like I said in my pregame comments, too, this is what Coach Miles has been struggling with, these lapses that the Spartans have. And it's just a matter of how long is the lapse going to go before it can get it back here. It's time to refocus, settle down, run your offense. Be patient.
High feed. Nice alley-oop pass to Corey Frank. Set play.
Yep, one
10
of Coach
for Frank.
Meinhold's favorite plays. He usually likes to run that at the start of games.
Simon. Steele put his head down, got to the baseline, and Dow gets the steal. Up ahead to Ben Jordan. Skips it over here, Brandon Dow on the drive. Jump stop. Over to Ben Hunt off the glass and good.
Very good decision. by
Dow
Brandon
creates
Dow.
it. Ben Hunt, right spot.
Oh,
Wildman.
my goodness. A prayer answered.
Wildman. He's on fire out there. That's Hunt. Shot blocked by Simon.
Here's Wildman. You think it's going up, John? Yes, it is.
It does. It's got to be the Wildman of the tractor pulling notoriety down around Edgerton.
You would know that, John. I don't follow that. So
I follow everything. Adam Converse, number 32, the 6'6" junior, checks in. And here comes James
Mr.
Fox.
Fox.
Fox replaces Wildman. Again, between the two of them, that ball's not going to stay in their hands long. They both have the green light. Lead is 5. Up ahead, Brandon Dow off the glass. Good. Nice drive.
thing I like about that shot too, using the backboard.
Keeps the ball high,
backboard.
drives the
Yep.
baseline. Lead
Yep.
is 7, nearing the 6-minute mark. Here comes Evan Deegan. Bump. That's going to be a foul on Hunt. That's going to be Ben Hunt's first 5th team foul. Both teams now with 5 team fouls here in the second half. Chad Herbst will check in. He'll replace Ben Hunt. 46-39, 6:01 here in the fourth. Deegan off Converse's screen. Little screen and roll. Ball's loose. Who comes out of there? Rolls to Fox. It's going up. He'll draw the foul. He'll go to the line. There's a case. It's just a matter of picking up the loose ball. Spartans unable to do so, and Fox is there to get the change. Now go to the line to shoot 2.
Yep, rather than just getting control of the ball, trying to pick it up on the run and trying to make something happen out of there when you just need to get the ball and possess it.
Worse yet is that is the 3rd foul on Brandon Dow. So Fox misses the free throw. First attempt of the night. Fox with a pair of 3-pointers. He's got 6 and make that 7. So it's 46-40. Lead is 6 for the Spartans.
Oh.
5:45 to go here in quarter number 4. That's Dow. Jordan. Frank looking to post up inside. Not there. Chris Weedle. Shot from the baseline. Good. Chris Weedle.
Good ball movement.
6 for Weedle. He makes things happen when he's in there,
Yep.
offensively and defensively.
Yep, we've seen that the last 2 nights.
Almost a steal by Frank. Goes off his hand out of bounds. Here he comes, Cameron Wildman. They can't keep him on the bench
There's
too
only
long. He's
one-
Mr.
no.
Offense.
As well as with James Fox. There's only one basketball out there for the two of them, John.
Wildman with 13. Fox with 7. There it goes. It's going up. Long, no good. Frank high for the rebound. Yeah, between Fox and Wildman. They almost need 2 basketballs out there. Kids are going to shoot the ball, but hey, that's what you're out here for.
Jen, probably in somebody's lifetime they will wind up playing basketball with 2 balls, 2 live balls on the floor at some time, huh?
It gives me an idea. It's 48-40. Both teams will be bonus now from here on out. Herbst on the drive, gets it over to Jordan, kicks it back out. Frank. Spartan's going to be patient. That's Brandon Dow. Jordan on the drive. Nice block by Converse, but it goes to Dow. Shot short. Almost gets the roll, doesn't, and Jordan going to pick up the foul. And unfortunately, we're going to walk 80-plus feet
Yep.
to go the other way to shoot 1 in the bonus.
Got a little too anxious and a little frustration with missing the little bunny shot.
It's going to be Adam Converse going to the line, where he is 2 for 2 in the night. Converse just with 4 points. Benjamin Rounds will check in for Ben Jordan. Again, 4:49 time on the clock. 8-point lead. You don't want to let the Crimson Tide score with the clock stopped, and they don't, as Converse misses the free throw.
Yeah, free throw shooting has
not helped either
real
team
pretty,
tonight.
No.
There's Frank on the drive, around and no good. Whistle. And it's going to be an Edgerton foul on number 32. That's Adam Converse. That's his second.
Third, John.
Third?
That's
Third.
on the scoreboard.
Corey Frank will go to the line, where he's 0 for 2, 0 for 3. Neither team taking advantage of the term free.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Sutton Duvall checks in for Converse. Here's Corey's second free throw on the way. No good. Rebound, Brandon Dow. He'll go up with it. Shot around, almost a basket interference again. Doesn't. That shot goes. Brandon goes, what are you doing? They'll count it. Foul's going to be on Evan Deegan, his first. Brandon Dow's shot,
Nope.
no good. And he's going to pick up a foul. It is 4th foul. Going for the rebound, his 4th foul. Nothing to argue there.
Yeah, I don't understand what he's complaining about there.
Doing his Nate Dodge imitation, I think. That was 50 to 40. Now it's 18 fouls.
And you want to know the situation with this is, again, there's no need to foul if you make free throws here. But you're now 5 for 15 on the night. That's 33%. Oh, and there's another.
Edgerton not helping
Both
themselves.
sides, my goodness.
50-40. Oh, and the ball lost out of bounds. That will go to Edgerton. Lead official did not see that.
He was miffed.
Yeah, he did not
There's
see
a
that.
new
So
word,
I think
huh,
they got the right call, though.
Yep. Miffed.
Lead is 10. And you got Fox, and there it goes, going up from 3. No good. Rebound to Frank. Fox has got about as quick a release as I've seen.
Yes.
And a jump stop, but unfortunately that's going to be a travel.
Well, I'll tell you, he was, who was it? Willman was riding Ben Jordan pretty hard there.
Yeah, we got to get going here.
Yep. Yeah, this game's kind of.
You can see this one slipping away here.
This is kind of just getting real sloppy on both sides.
Wildman,
Yep,
long,
Wildman.
no good. Spartans get it. Sport, going to be a foul here. Going to go the other way, shooting free throws.
Boy, John, this has gotten.
Well, it's kind of
Not
like,
real
okay,
pretty.
Edgerton, go ahead and beat us. Giving them every opportunity now at
Yeah.
the line. They're going to be cashing in here pretty soon. This is Sutton Duvall, the 6'2 senior, number 42. He'll go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. And from here on out, Bill, it's going to be 2 shots.
2 throws every time.
Duvall's free throw is good.
Well, I was going to say
His
the
first point.
percentage that both teams are shooting right now, that'd just be 2 more misses. But
Knocks them both down. Lead is 8.
okay, Spartans, let's get back under control here. Be patient.
Frank going to take things into his own hands, lays it up short, no good. Here comes Edgerton. Wildman, it's going up. No good. Long rebound. Ben Jordan down with the rebound. Jordan on the breakout to Chad Herbst. Kicks it back out. Be patient here, guys.
Yeah,
patient.
patience.
3.5 to go. The lead is 8 for the white and blue. Crowd wants the carry.
Yeah, he got it caught up on his.
That's Jordan. 15. It's Long. Hunt up on the trampoline for the rebound. Spartans keep it. 3:15 to go. Frank inside. Back out to Hunt. Long possession here for the Spartans. That's Weedle, number 21, guarded by Fox. Inside. Nice play. Frank to Jordan.
Yep.
Jordan finishes.
Nice entry pass.
His 5th point. Lead is 10. Spartans want a timeout. 3:02 to go. Again, we want to thank our top-notch crew here. Hopefully we can get their names up tonight. We got
Let's
Ryan
slap that
and
graphic
Ian
up
and
there of the boys. Huh?
Jonah is here tonight. And
Yep.
Of course, Andrew, no relation to Jonah. We're missing somebody. Ben.
And again, like we said last night, this is not an Otis Day in the Night's production. That
Andrew
would be
Day in the
Animal House,
Nights.
but this would be Andrew Day. And it's a night crew, so I guess we can refer to them as Andrew Day and the Knights. Huh?
Again, our crew is great. Just a great crew.
Wonderful.
here.
Hey, last night they were our guests for a little pizza. Purchased
Yep, they
by
deserve
Dr. John Wells. It's
They
kind of a little
deserve it.
appreciation. Yep, an appreciation dinner for the young staff that we have here. They do a wonderful job.
Yeah, we're
A
down
lot
to
of
just a
hours
couple
and
more
a lot of
games,
nice-
and then
Yep.
it'll be football time. And
Yes, it will be.
Wildman, it's going up. It's going up. It's going up.
Yep. Yes, it was. Didn't matter if he was double teamed, and one of the doublers was 6'8" Corey Frank.
Instant offense. Lead is 10. Jordan on the drive. Over to Frank. Goes up strong, and a blocking foul going to be called on Zymet.
I wasn't sure that one could have.
I didn't even see the ball go in. Ball goes in for Frank. Won't be long, Bill, before we have that little half circle like the NBA
Right,
does.
right. So
Take away those questionable calls.
that's right. If you are in there, there will be no charge.
Nathan Schmidt into the lineup, 5'10" senior, number 4. Frank's free throw, long, no good. Zymet down with the rebound. Corey 0 for 4 from the line.
5 for 16.
That's not going to win you close games. Here's Gregory, shot up, no good. Ball just doesn't want to fall on that end of the court. Oh, breakaway for Hunt. He'll lay it in. Edgerton gambles in the backcourt. They're going to use their final timeout. And you might as well. You're trailing by 14 now at 56-42.
Yep. Boy, this game, since kind of the last minute of the third quarter and that, has just gotten real kind of sloppy. And again, we just, as we continue to say, missed free throws are just, I mean, on both sides, John, this is.
Well, and you keep thinking Edgerton's going to make a run,
Yeah.
and they don't.
Yeah, they don't.
Because the Spartans have, let's face it, given them more than enough opportunities to get back in the game. With
You know,
turnovers, missed
right.
free throws, bad choices.
Yep, you'd almost think that with Edgerton not having played a game last night, and especially he's been running about 10 kids in and out, that be pretty fresh. But again, I think we got to keep in mind Edgerton pretty young, John.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very young, and boy, a lot of these kids, they got a couple more years out of them. Coach Knott's got a pretty little bright future in front of him, I would say.
Well, Wildman and Evan Deegan really the only 2 seniors that have played much. Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Corey Frank.
He's 4th.
Again, that's what you don't need to do, again, because it's double bonus. So at 2:10, you're going to let Edgerton go to the line to shoot 2. And a foul like that's just a matter of
Yeah,
not
no
being
real
in
need
proper
for it.
defensive position.
Yeah, they're entering the ball, and he's still good 12 feet from the basket.
Zymet's free throw, back of the iron, no good. Zymet 0 for 3. Cullen Oren checks back in for Edgerton. Casey Engelhardt number 22, into the lineup for the Spartans.
Yep.
A couple possessions ago. Free throw on the way. Good for Zymet. He's 1 for 4. That's his 7th point. 56-43. Corey Frank will bring it up for the Spartans. Under 2 to go. Jordan on the drive. Kicks it back out. Chad Herbst.
Smart decision on Chad Herbst's part.
Showing some patience.
Yep, run some clock. Run some clock. If you get a clean layup, fine. If not, hold on.
Again, good patience by the Spartans. It's going to be a 45-second timeout. McFarland.
Gonna get Cliff Monalag in the ball game.
1:29 to go. We'll still say in regulation here. Again, it's Tuesday night, February the 12th, 2013. John Wells and Bill Cather here from McFarland High School.
John, if Red Auerbach were here, I'd say light him up. You'd have the big stogie, the big cigar would be lit right now. This ball game is over. I'm calling it.
Then we'd get
Just like
arrested for smoking in the building.
Just like the political elections. Cather is calling it a McFarland victory. I know it's still kind of a little early return, but I think it's late enough to call it a McFarland victory.
Oh, nice pass
Nice
on the
cut.
inbound from Engelhardt to Jordan.
Yeah, very nice look by Casey Engelhardt. Kept eyes open to the entire floor and saw Ben sneaking in on the lane. And
Now
nice
it's
pass.
58-43. Wildman's going up. Oh, he hits the 3. 16 for Wildman. Points, that is.
Gee, why would either team, John, be afraid to foul the other team?
Well, with 1:01 to go and a 12-point
why would
lead,
Edgerton
hey.
even hesitate? I guess I'd just, as soon as they throw it in, I'd just foul the first guy you can.
That's Chris Weedle at the line. Shot is no good.
Okay, when you're 5 for 17.
This is
why would
almost
you not?
obscene
Yeah.
from the line here.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, closer ball game. I mean, Spartans make their free throws. This isn't even
Yeah, it's not. It's
close, but
absolutely.
Edgerton's not out of it yet. Second one, honeycombs out. Comes
You're lying.
Edgerton.
I like that. A honeycomb.
They're not in any hurry here. They're only down
No.
12. And with
Well, when
Fox and
Fox
Wildman
came
out
off
there, it's
the-
going up. There it goes. Oh, Wildman. He's going to go to the line for 3. This guy
Hey,
is
but it doesn't
entertaining. This might be the most entertaining player we've had. Of course, we had the Prawl boys and Dodge last
Yeah,
night.
but this is
Wildman. I mean, this is a highlight film in itself here tonight. I mean, hey, and why not? I mean, you got to put that ball up, and he's going to get 3 free throws.
I said, but it doesn't matter. He could
Wildman's
send
first
these-
free throw.
Oh, goodness gracious.
He'll get a
Slow
second.
down, stay focused.
And he nets the second one. Wildman. It's 58-47 with 50.5 to go on the clock. Wildman limited to 1 out of 3. And Cliff Manilag, let me guess, was he fouled? He was fouled, so we'll come 80-plus feet this
I'm
way.
saying, why wouldn't you?
Wildman, though, very entertaining.
Okay, Cliff, take your time. Focus.
So Manilag's free throw, no good.
Wow.
Almost embarrassing from the
5 for
line.
19. 5 for 19.
48 seconds to go. The lead is just 11. And with Wildman and Fox out there, that ball's going up. Manilag hits it. 1 for the night.
A made free throw.
It's going to be a fight to see who's going to get it between Fox and...
Yep.
There we go.
No.
Wildman from
Fox
3.
to
Good.
Wildman.
Wildman. It's 59-50. Edgerton, unfortunately, with no timeouts. This is where it hurts you. Was it tipped? No, it wasn't.
It's in the bag, John. Game
Edgerton will get
over,
it. It's a
but
3-possession game. Problem is, Edgerton cannot stop the clock.
Oh.
It's between Fox and
Fox.
Wildman.
Oh, he's got to go up with that.
Oh, nice defense by Chris Weedle.
Uh-oh, this is going up.
It's going up. It's going up. Got it! Wildman. 59-53. Cameron Wildman. 4 threes.
12, 22, 23
points for
Wildman.
Cameron Wildman. He's going to get the Player of the Game award for our visiting team tonight.
All Ben's got to do is hit one of these, and
It is a 2-possession game, so you definitely got to hit one of these. And he does. Ben Jordan.
got him back up to 33% from the free throw line.
60-53. Second one also good. 61-53.
Who's
Fox,
going up with
Fox
it?
wants a
Fox
shot
or
at it.
Look at Wildman. He's got his hands
It's
ready.
going up. It's in. Oh. I thought he looked good from here. Wildman, again, he's a threat anywhere inside. Oh. And Chris Weedle not going to shoot it. Wildman still going hard for the steal there, but that'll do it here. Spartans improve to 14-7 with the win.
Yep.
That should pretty much give them the second place in the conference for the year.
8 for 22.
So again,
Yep.
we got to see some entertainment here
Well,
tonight.
it was the
Bill's
Cameron Wildman
Bill's going to go
show.
shake his hand when he comes off the court here. He's not happy out there, but
Wildman.
he put on a heck
Put on
of a
quite a
show.
show tonight, didn't he?
Man.
Yeah.
But again, the Spartans, despite free throw shooting woes,
Yep.
come out of here with an 8-point win. It's a win whether it's 8 or 80.
Right.
Still shows
2
on
games
the left
in 2
column.
nights, John. 2 games in 2 nights, and that's also 2 full days of school in front of it. So
Now they got to come back and play
Friday night, senior night.
with the Jefferson Eagles.
Eagles.
Right here. So again, like to thank our top-notch crew for making everything possible tonight. Again, it's Tuesday night, February the 12th, 2013.
Yep.
Our final score, the McFarland Spartans 61, the Edgerton Crimson Tide 53. For Bill Cather, I'm John Wells saying thanks for watching.
22 from the free throw line.
See, I thought it was 8 of 24, you said. See,
I
that's
just
much
saw.
better. 8 of 22. That's way better.
8 of 22 from the free throw line.